Hey everyone, and welcome back to Stand By Go, the theater podcast out of Asheville, North Carolina. And welcome back to the Broadway March Madness tournament. We are in the Elite Eight. We had some great competitions last week, and I'm excited for the ones that are going to happen this week. Like the last round, I'm going to split this into two separate episodes. So the first one, we are going to have our directors and our actors, and then the next one, we're going to have our music directors, stage managers, designers, and our teenagers. Let's take a look at the bracket as it stands now. So we have, in our first competition, we have Mark versus Ryan. And then in our second one, we have Audrey versus Dillon. And for the next episode, we will have Sarah versus Casey, and then Evan versus Riley. Let's go ahead and jump right in to the first competition of this episode. All right, we are in our first competition of the Elite Eight, where we have Mark versus Ryan. And I'm going to go over the rules and how it's going to go for this round. So if you two can just hang on for a minute. So the point system, we're going to do the same thing we did last time, where we alternate for 5 rounds after we figure out who goes first. And the point system for this week, we still have free throws, 2-pointers, and 3-pointers. Free throws are 7 seconds of the song. That was 1 point for free throw is 7 seconds of a song. 2-pointers are 5 seconds of the song, and 3-pointers are 3 seconds of a song. We still have the whole rebound. If one person gets it wrong, the other person can get it for that amount of points. If they need a hint, that will bring down the number that they went for. And what I'm doing for this one is, all I'm asking for is the name of the show. If you know the show that the song comes from, then that'll give you that many points. But if you can name the song, that'll give you 1 extra point. So that gives you a max of 4 points per round. I think that and we do have overtime. If we need to go to overtime, I will do it. So for the listeners and the watchers to know what I did, viewers to know what I did was I sent an email to everybody saying, give me 5 numbers between 1 and 125. And they did. And what I did was I did research, and I looked up 2 different articles. One was the 101 top Broadway show tunes from 1920 to 2020. And I listed all of those. And then I went to another, which was 2017 article of the top 100. And there was a lot of overlap. So I put in the songs that weren't in the first one. And to make it where people aren't like, I'm going to go with 1 so I know what this order is, I randomized the entire list like 5 times. So they didn't like pick a number based on where they think in the list it was. So I think that's it for the housekeeping, and we're going to jump right into the competition. We're going to figure out who decides to go first or second based off of this. So this one, I laugh because this is the person who gets to pick whether they go first or second is the person who lives the furthest from Asheville Community Theater, and that would be Ryan, who's in New York City right now. So Ryan, you get to pick whether you go first or second.
I think I'm gonna go second. Actually, I think I'll let Mark take the lead on this one.
Oh yeah, thanks.
Yeah,
throw me to the wolves.
Much like you do in baseball, which I know, wrong sport, but always want to go last. All right, Mark. Let me get my timer out. What do you want to do? 1, 2, or 3?
Let's go for 2.
2 to start off with?
Yeah.
All right. Let me get my scorecard ready. And here we go. Make sure I'm on the right list. And I am not picking any specific part of the song. So it can be the beginning, it could be somewhere in the middle, or it could be the last note. It's just wherever I decided to put my cursor. And so you went with a 2-pointer, so that's 5 seconds. And here we go. Oops, just kidding. And here we go.
I'll never forget the first time I saw your face. I have never been the same.
So that would be Hamilton, and the song is Satisfied.
You are correct for 3 whole points.
That is hard, but it's in the middle when you're like, wait, what is this?
Yeah. And sometimes, like for anybody who's sitting at home with like a stopwatch, sometimes I may go like a half a second over if part of the song is like silence or very, very vague. But because remember, I want everybody to succeed. All right, Ryan.
All right.
1, 2, or 3?
I'll do 3 and see how much I regret it.
Go for a 3-pointer?
Yeah.
Over 3 seconds. Let's pick that one.
Up to your nose and show them how to dance to a new.
Are we allowed to hear it again?
Yes, I will allow to hear one more time. If I can get the exact same spot. All right, here we go.
Your nose and show them how to dance to a new.
Oh my God. I'm going to guess Mame.
Do you happen to have a song title in mind?
I do not have a song title in mind.
All right. Well, luckily, you got the name of the show right.
Yeah.
I
know Angela.
It was Open a New Window from Mame with Angela Lansbury.
I couldn't tell if it was, I was between 2 songs.
Yeah. But you got it right. I wouldn't have been able to get that. Mark, did you know that?
I did.
Okay.
I knew the name of the song too. So I was like, get it wrong.
I know Angela Lansbury's voice anywhere. She's beautiful.
Yeah. And I haven't said this yet before, but I tried my hardest to stick with original Broadway casts. Some of them couldn't be found, so sometimes they're the revival or from a movie. But I tried to stick with OBC or something that somebody would know. All right, Mark, we are tied up after 1.
All right, I'm going to go for a 3-pointer.
3-pointer. Here we go.
Standing here beside me.
Okay, so that's Les Miserables, and that's On My Own.
It is correct on both accounts.
Do I get more points if I can tell you who is singing?
No, we're not going
do we get
more points.
And how many other people have sung that song?
Mainly because, you could tell me, but you're not going to get a point. The most points you can get in a basketball game in one single shot is 4 points. It's if you get fouled on a 3-point and you make the 3-point and the free throw.
It's so funny that was the song because I saw that show in 1990 in New York. And I didn't see the original cast because it had been a couple of years since it's been out, but that show was not a show on my radar.
Mm-hmm.
We were supposed to have seen Starlight Express, and Starlight Express was canceled before our school trip went. So they said, well, we're going to give you tickets to Les Mis. And of course, all of us were like, are you kidding me? A 3-hour musical about the French Revolution? Ugh.
Who was in it? Yeah.
The only person that I remember, because Eponine became the character that I identified with for the next however many years, and she still is the character that I identify with for many, many reasons, because of her unrequited love. But Natalie Toro was my Eponine, And the funny thing is I'm friends with her on Facebook now, which is really cool. And I've had the opportunity to tell her how much, even though Frances Raphael was the first, Eponine, and I listened to her nonstop on the cassette tape that I bought in New York City while I was there. Natalie Toro was my first Eponine. And so it's so cool that I'm friends with her on Facebook now. And I was able to tell her what her performance meant to me, seeing it. And it was so different then. The show is so, nowadays it's so cookie cutter, unfortunately, like when you see it on stage. But back then it wasn't cookie cutter. Like the people were performing, and they had a little more freedom. Now they're like, you have to get through this role. This is how you're going to sing it. This is how you're going to do it.
Yeah.
And it seems like all the characters play it the same exact way, unfortunately.
I wonder if it's because there's just so much turnover in all those roles, and it's just,
they're all so caught up on tracks now that's like the actors play the roles the exact same way. And it's unfortunate because nobody gets to truly act. It's like, you can do it. Let them give them their,
Yeah.
Well, not all shows. I mean, some shows, Wicked still allows the Glendas to do some different things. So. Anyway, that was a tangent. So.
No, it's fine. I'm all 14.
Yeah.
All right, Ryan. The second of round 2.
I feel like I have to go for another.
Another 3-pointer. All right. Oh, here we go. Let's move it up a little bit. All right.
In the woods, on the beach.
I can hear the song in my head.
Do you know the show it's from?
I'm gonna ask for it played one more time.
Okay. See if I can get back exactly 3 seconds.
In the woods, on the beach.
The silence is deafening. I know this is not the right answer, but it has a similar musical motif. I'm just gonna say Rutherford and Man from How to Succeed. I know that is not the answer, but that's the one I have to go with to keep going.
Yeah, you are not correct.
It's not it.
Mark, do you know?
I do.
For the steal?
It's Carousel, and the song would be If I Loved You.
If I Loved You. Yeah.
But that's like the intro to the song, so it's not.
Yeah. It's not the If I Loved You.
All right.
So do I get the point plus the steal point, or Okay. I'm keeping track over here, John, because you asked me about the points, so I'm keeping track of the points on my end.
Yeah.
I also have a thing I'm checking now.
I have a better system because Ryan and Audrey were the first ones I did. When I went back to when I was editing, I could tell which ones were the early on recording and the later on recordings. So so we will hopefully not have that issue again. Well,
you changed the rules after Mandy and I did it too. So I was like, maybe we should go back and play again as a rematch. Because you didn't allow people when they stole to ask for hints. And I did when I played with Mandy. We did when we played together. So.
I didn't realize it. This is what happens when your assistant is in the tournament itself. All right, here we go, Mark.
All right, we'll go for a 3-pointer again.
All right.
And though you protest.
Are these really the numbers I chose?
I'm like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, no, and that's why it's why I make sure everybody knows these are straight from the numbers you gave me.
That's so funny.
Completely random.
I'm sorry, Ryan.
It was completely random. Because it would have taken me too long to whatever.
Well, that one is from Wicked. And the song is popular.
Yeah. I did feel a little bad for you, Ryan.
Because I would like to. I would like to clear up. Last question. Can you at least see where I was coming from? Where I was hearing the like intro, and I was just thinking like, now some men may join, and others may join the Shriners.
Now I hear you.
Follows that, and I was
I
know it's not it because those aren't the lyrics, but yeah.
Well, in the woods, when she first said the woods, I'm like, okay, is this Little Mountain music or is this like it's not Into the Woods, because I've done that show so many times that I know almost every note in the show. But no, I was like, then it's like, oh wait, that's If I Loved You.
All right, Ryan.
I'll keep the 3-pointer going. I feel like my only chance at this point.
All right, here we go. And
that is Pretty Women from Sweeney Todd.
Yay.
Yay. That is correct. All right, Mark.
All right, 3-pointer again.
3-pointer. Here we go.
Isn't it?
That's the Little Night Music, Send in the Clowns.
It is correct. I wouldn't have known that. I don't know that show. I thought the name of it was from a different show. I mean, you are correct. I didn't say that.
Right.
I thought Send in the Clown sounds like it would be from Pippin to me in my head, just because I know Pippin is about a circus, but I don't know anything else about Pippin. But
no, Pippin's really not about a circus. It just happens to take place.
Oh, it takes
the
place
last
in the circus
director.
Of your mind.
The last director put it in a circus, but no, it's about Pippin and King Charlemagne, and yeah.
I would not do well in this tournament. This is why I'm running the tournament, because I would not do well in this. All right, Ryan, you're gonna go with a 3-pointer.
Yeah.
Here we go.
My heart is telling me like,
You want to hear it again?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Is it Superstar from Jesus Christ Superstar?
No.
What was it from?
Do you know it, Mark?
I do.
Ah.
It's Guys and Dolls. Sit down, you're rocking the boat.
It's towards the
because
end.
it literally right after they do that, it's and I said to myself, sit down.
And I said to myself,
Sit down. Yeah.
Yeah, I even right before I played it, like moved it towards the end to hopefully I would hit that point.
I saw that show the same year I saw Les Mis.
Who was that?
Was that with
Faith
Nathan Lane?
Prince and Nathan Lane.
Yeah.
But you know what? Nathan Lane was a nobody when that show came out. And Faith Prince won the Tony, and she was phenomenal.
Adelaide.
As Adelaide.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she stole that show away from Nathan Lane. And it's so shocking to me that Nathan Lane became so famous and she didn't. Because she was so much better than he was.
Yeah.
But I mean, I've heard rumors that she was difficult to work with, but I don't think that's true.
Yeah.
But I loved her. She was, I mean, like, we were so far away, I had opera goggles, and I like watched her performance because she was so good.
What is the show that took Nathan Lane and had him take off?
Wasn't it Funny Thing happened with Forum? Was like
I think it was for him. But he was also he became, because of Lion King,
Yeah.
That's what kind of catapulted. Because the funny thing is, Guys and Dolls also had, not only did it have Nathan Lane in it, but Ernie Sabella, who was Pumbaa, was in Guys and Dolls.
Yeah.
As well. So I saw Ernie Sabella, J.K. Simmons, who is now huge in the movie world, you know, Jonah Jameson and Jim Gordon, but J.K. Simmons was in Guys and Dolls as well. And tangent here, when you go with the high school group, they always give you a class, like a master class with somebody from a show that you've seen while you're there. So our master class was Guys and Dolls.
Wow.
Well, we were supposed to meet Ernie Sabella. He was playing Harry the horse in Guys and Dolls, and we were like, oh, this will be fun. You know, he wasn't a big character, but it is what it is. Well, the day of the class, we were all gathered in the room where they were supposed to come meet, and Ernie canceled 30 minutes before the class.
Oh no.
Rumor was, and what he told the person is that I guess he was having a bad day, but he didn't get paid enough to do this crap. So we got J.K. Simmons instead.
Oh wow.
Which I rode up the elevator with J.K. Simmons and his bicycle because we were all going up to the room, you know, and he was so nice. And it was like, who knew that later on he would be really huge. But then Ernie, of course, I met Ernie later. He, when I worked at the Disney store, Ernie would travel around, and wherever he was, if there was a Disney store anywhere near, he came into the Disney store to sign autographs for Pumbaa. So when he walked in, I knew immediately who he was because I could think you were Harry the Jackass, you know, because you didn't come to our class. But that's, you know, Guys and Dolls was such a great show and was full of so many wonderful actors who went on to do much more. But yeah, who knew Ernie would be so big? And
I want to play Nathan Detroit real bad.
I think the best role is the Sit Down, You're Rocking the Boat.
Yeah, it would be fun to play him
because he's such a fun song to do, and you it's one of those like still the show kind of numbers because everybody else is fun, but you get to that number and the audience is just like, oh, you know, in that, you know, Save Us All. There are lots of roles. It's like I like doing the roles now where you just walk on, do a song, and
walk on, do a song,
and you're done.
like when you did Footloose.
Oh yeah. Well, I wouldn't call that a showstopper song.
All right, we're moving on to our final round. Mark, what you gonna go with? You gonna stick with your 3-pointers?
Go with the 3-pointer.
All right, here we go.
See what this one is. Can I hear it again?
Yep.
I think I know the show, but I'm trying to think of what the song is.
I thought that would have happened, so I went ahead and rewound it.
The bell's throwing me off. Can I get a hint? Because I gotta go. I'm trying. It's like I don't think either one of the ones I'm thinking of would be a top 100 song.
Well, remember that this may not have necessarily been in the top 100 list. It could have of the one of one of them. The other one it could have been. It's also a movie.
That doesn't help because most of the songs I'm thinking of are the. I'm gonna say Beauty and the Beast.
That is not correct.
Okay.
Ryan, do you have a guess?
Is it Out There from Hunchback of Notre Dame?
You are correct. It is Out There from
That
Hunchback.
was my second guess because I'm like the bell was throwing me off, and Hunchback has never really been a Broadway show, so that was why I was kind of like confused.
All right, 1 second. Let me 20. So Mark, right now you have 23 and 4, 8, 11. Ryan. So here we go. I'm going to give you a 3-pointer. Let me hit that. That looks like a good spot.
You are warm and gentle.
That's Wishing You Were Somehow Here Again from Phantom of the
You are correct. Sung by, I'm not giving you points, but can you?
Was that version Sierra Boggess?
Yeah, it was the Sierra Boggess version.
The best.
I agree. I think
I'm sorry, she's the best.
I have my opinions on the original Phantom. I don't think he's like, his first note is too like wimpy for me. Michael Crawford's one.
Remember, Michael Crawford was not a singer. He had a very strange voice, and I think Ramin is just so. I don't know. I'd rather hear Ramin. I'm so glad they filmed that production, because that is like Sierra Boggess is just like she is what I imagine Christine to be, not Sarah Brightman. But
also a fun fact about that production, the Carlotta that is filmed, she was the understudy. The OG Carlotta got like super sick like a couple nights before they filmed the thing. So the Carlotta on that recording is like the understudy, and she's the one who's preserved like with the show. And that just makes me really happy whenever I watch it, because it's like, hey, this is nice.
Yeah, it's great when
I like that version. It's my favorite. I mean, I'm a huge Sierra Boggess fan just in general as a person. I follow her on Instagram, and it's one of my favorite follows.
She does. She's very, and she's pleasant. And I mean, I saw her in God, I just forgot the name of the show. It Should Have Been You, where she was getting married. That was the year I went to New York. We just went to TKTS and was like, oh, let's go see this. It's Tom Daly and Sierra Boggess and Chip Zien and Harriet Harris, and it was like such an adorable show. And I went in not knowing anything about it, which was great, because with Broadway, I usually know what the show's about, and I knew nothing. So we were floored when the story was revealed and you realized what was actually going on with who was marrying who and why they were getting married. And it was like, this is so much fun. I want to do this show. Yeah, it was great.
All right. Mark, with the win, moving on to the final four, give us your battle cry.
I am your angel of music.
All right. See you in the next competition. Welcome to the actor bracket Elite 8 matchup, where we have Dillon versus Audrey. This should be an intense, interesting matchup between Audrey and Dillon. And just like we did for all the other ones, we're going to figure out who picks to go first or second by picking out one of these. Let's see what this one is. Who is the shortest out of the two of you?
Hell yeah, it's me.
Damn it. Damn.
The one time I'm happy about that.
All right, so you get to pick whether you go first or second.
I'm gonna let Dillon go first.
Okay.
You're so sweet. Thank you.
I also feel like we need to let the people know you didn't give them the reasoning why this is so intense. Dillon and I date.
Yeah.
So this is couple rivalry right now.
Until directly after this, when
it will
realistically
I think this might be the end. So it's been a good run.
Yeah, we may see the end of an
era.
Almost 2-year-long relationship.
I hope we don't, because I would feel responsible a little bit.
You would be held responsible. So.
Yeah, you would be. You would be fully responsible.
Well.
Also, does Dillon know what my mascot is? Because I don't think that he does. Dillon, we made it a burger.
It's messed up.
Because, my team name's the Pittsburghers.
It's messed up. Well, that's okay, because I'm going to eat you for lunch.
Okay. That was aggressive.
It was aggressive. And before we get too far, we're going to just go ahead and start. And remember that these were numbers that you all gave me. And of course, Dillon gave me
69.
Exactly. Yeah, of course he did.
How did I know?
So Dillon is going first. And again, just to remind you, free throw, you get 7 seconds of a song. A 2-pointer, you get 5 seconds of a song. A 3-pointer, you get 3 seconds of a song. And all I need from you is the name of the show. But if you also name the name of the song, you get 1 extra point.
Ooh.
So the maximum amount of points you can get per round and we're doing back and forth 5 times is 4 points. And if somebody gets it wrong, you can always get a rebound and a steal.
Okay.
So
all right, let's do the 2-pointer.
The 2-pointer. All right. So 5 seconds. I got to get my timer out so I don't, or so I know. Stopwatch. Here we go.
Am I several stories high, knowing I'm...
That is My Fair Lady, and the song for the bonus point is On the Street Where You Live.
Dang it. Yes, it is. Fun facts, I saw that in Greenville at the Peace Center with Dillon's roommate, Nicole. He was also my friend.
I'm glad how you said that he was right. He was right.
Fun fact, I was in that show back in Florida as one of the barbershop quartetters.
That would be really fun. That would be a really fun show to do, I think.
So the last week's episodes, sometimes I would just nod my head yes and forget that this is also a podcast.
Oh, good.
And so I'm sure people were like,
I'm sorry.
Was he right?
Good.
So that was a 2-pointer. I wrote down 3-pointer. See, this is how
he did
it
get
gets
3 points.
You get 3 total points, yes. But I wrote down that he got a
Oh, I see. Okay.
So 3 points.
Yeah, let's not give him any extra assistance.
Let's not do this that I did last year. But this is also why I was a theater major and not a math major.
Fair.
All right, Audrey, what you gonna go with?
I'm also gonna go with the 2-pointer.
2-pointer. All righty, here we go.
Okay.
Oh, and what I didn't tell you is I'm just randomly clicking on the time of the song. So it could be the beginning, it could be the end, it could be randomly in the middle. So you may get like the name of the song within what you listen to.
You know, a girl can dream.
A girl can dream. All right, here we go.
Can your friends go poof? Well, look ahead. Can your friends...
Let her rip. That's Friend Like Me from Aladdin.
You are correct.
Son of a gun. Yes, you've gotten it right.
Do I even need to be here? Like,
I would like you to be there. If
Dylan
not,
and I do things like this, like not even in a competition. We'll just like sit in the car and be like, "Oh, that's this from this."
Yeah. All right. So after one round, it's 3-3.
All right. I'm gonna do another 2-pointer.
Another 2-pointer for 5 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2.
And I see him come to get me. He's come to get me.
So the show is Dear Evan Hansen, and the song is oh, I hate this show, so I don't know.
You don't like this show?
No, we can talk about it. It's annoying.
It's
a totally different podcast.
Waving Through a Window.
What?
No, so close. It's For Forever.
Yeah, see, I never would have gotten that. Why listen to Dear Evan Hansen when you have something like Next to Normal, which is just so much better?
All right, like I said, that's a different podcast.
I have thoughts, but I'm gonna leave it because this is not the place.
Podcast.
All right, Audrey.
I'm gonna go with another 2-pointer.
All righty.
In truths that she learned, or in times that he...
That is Seasons of Love from Rent. In bridges he burned, oh, the way that she died. Sorry. Okay.
It's time.
No, okay, we had to finish the
All right,
chorus.
no, that's enough.
This
That's
is never
enough.
gonna end. We're never gonna stop.
Yes. Did you all see the video that ACT did?
Yes.
Did.
And Garen put her little Dillon
And
and I
Garen called
made her
it.
we made her a megaphone. Because during Hands on a Hard Body, we would all yell, "And Garen, everybody," and just start clapping. So for her birthday that year, we made her a megaphone that said, "And Garen, everybody." And she had it with her when she was recording it, and it made me really happy.
Oh, was it in the shot? I'm gonna have to go.
No, I think it got cut out of the shot because of how Mark cut it. But
okay. Yeah, it was a
with
beautiful.
her.
I loved Renee signing the whole thing.
Oh my God, yeah, that was
Yes.
so beautiful.
That was good.
It made my heart very full. I was very happy to watch that.
For those of you who didn't watch that, I will put a link into it so you can go watch it. It's
Do
beautiful.
it.
Seasons of Love by a bunch of ACT and Western North Carolina actors and actresses.
Colby
Done by
Corrin
me.
also was very good. Everyone that had solos was very good.
Mm-hmm.
I
I didn't know
was
the woman.
very
I didn't know
impressed.
who the woman was, but she
I know she
killed
killed
it
it.
with a T.
Wow.
Kilt.
Yes.
Kilt with a T.
Killed. She
All
killed
right.
it.
On to the third round. Audrey with a slight lead of 6-5.
I'm gonna go here. Okay, here's a question. If I go for like a 3-pointer and I get the 3 seconds, if I want to go for the 2-pointer, do I get the other 2 seconds? Just like in the first round, or does that not happen?
No, he said he would give you. He said he was considering like letting you have a hint of like from what the show is or like about the show. That's what he said.
Yeah, I'll stick to the hint like I did.
Okay, I missed that in the beginning, so that was just me.
It was in the email.
Yeah,
I know you
okay.
don't read
Read
emails.
your
Then I
email.
definitely missed it. Look, I have a lot of emails. I don't have time.
Oh, okay. You're just so popular.
Let's go with a 3-pointer. Let's risk it to get the biscuit.
Got to risk it to get the biscuit. Here we go.
I love biscuits.
For 3 points.
Right through me, walk right.
So that song is from Chicago, and that would be Mr. Cellophane.
I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I heard it and I was like, dang it. He's gonna
Just
know
a
exactly
reminder,
what that
everybody.
is.
Just a reminder. I did not pick any of these songs.
Dang it.
Numbers were given to me, and that is what was
What
on
number was that, John?
the
What
fully
number was it?
randomized. The
That was
fully
was that number 69?
No, it wasn't. That's annoying. That's
it
so
was a
annoying.
list that was completely randomized. And so,
I'm so
that's,
mad.
that just happened to pop up.
I'm
living
so
my best
mad.
life. I'm living my
That's
best
so
life. over here.
annoying.
It's okay, baby.
Okay.
All right, Audrey.
What's the score?
Right now at halftime, because this is exactly halftime, Dillon has 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, and you have 6.
6. Shoot, dang it. I guess my hands are tied, and I'm also going to go for a 3-pointer.
All right.
Watch this be the first one that I don't know.
A 3-pointer.
That's rude, Dillon. Oh, that's Music of the Night from Phantom of the Opera.
You are correct.
There's gonna be one ahead.
Good job. Was that you humming it? Like, I feel like
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So I was like trying to like get the next
that's
part
a
of it in my
smart
brain.
thing. That's a smart thing to do. Like, if you know the tune up, keep humming it.
Get
I
it
just-
to like a point that you know in the song.
Yeah.
It's like your favorite show. I don't know how that didn't immediately hit you. It'd be like,
There
oh, let
are
me tell
some
you.
of this. The thing about Phantom is the Phantom is a very good show, but Andrew Lloyd Webber is very smart about carrying themes throughout a show, and so I had to like make sure that.
You muted yourself or something all of a sudden.
Oh, I had a call coming in on my thing, so I had to
Oh.
make sure that. But yeah.
All right. Going into the 4th round. It is 9 to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Audrey's up 1.
Let's go for another 3-pointer, John.
Oh, okay. Let's go.
Give it to me, Johnny boy.
All right. So for 3 points.
Oh, Danny, you're still good.
Oh no. Still growing, you're still singing strong. Oh, the show is Hello Dolly. And the song is Hello Dolly.
You are correct.
Stop!
Oh, that was tough. I was like, I recognize that. Darling, yes, I'm going.
That's the OG Dolly, Carol Channing.
That's right.
I was going back and forth on whether I was going to pick Carol Channing or Bernadette Peters.
I'm so mad.
Wait, why? Why are you mad?
Because I didn't
it?
think he was going to get that one.
Did you know it? Did you know it?
No, but I was really hoping that he wasn't going to get it.
No, I didn't, but I was really hoping for his downfall. Thank you.
All right.
Dang it. I mean, I guess I have to go for a 3-pointer.
He has he has.
Yeah, I
13
have
points.
to. I have to do it.
It's all right. I have faith in you.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
So for 3 points.
Okay.
Everything has.
Oh, I can sing that song to you and I don't know what it is. Please, can I have a hint?
I wasn't prepared for a hint for this show. 1 second. While I am researching it.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
You can always just pass it.
No, get out
You
of
can always
here.
guess.
You just guess it.
No. No.
Synopsis. All right, I'm going to read to you the first sentence from the Wikipedia page.
Oh,
Okay?
great.
From the synopsis of the Wikipedia page.
Great.
This musical begins with the leading player of a troupe and the accompanying actors inviting the audience to witness their show, breaking
Oh, it's Pippin, Corner of the Sky.
Yes. So
I'll get 3 points.
You get 2 points.
Took the hint and I got the extra point.
1 point for the hint. So you got 3 total points. So
we're
going
tied.
into the 5th round,
We're tied.
you're tied 13-13.
That's annoying.
Ooh, I was really hoping you were going to pass it. And as soon as I heard John was going to Wikipedia, I was like, oh, I'm over. She's going to get it. Because you know it's going to be like, they're at a circus. Which
That's what I thought.
Which is essentially what it was.
it basically said it. And I was like, that's good. Thanks, Wikipedia. So thorough.
So thorough. Well, sometimes Wikipedia is not.
Well, I like those articles better when Audrey gets them. I'm gonna go with you know what? We're playing high stakes here. Let's go with another.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Why do
Another
you do
3
this?
points.
Oh, this makes me so nervous.
I'm so stressed. You could have played it safe.
Here we go.
Gone straight in the middle.
Here we go. For 3 seconds. For 3 points.
They get on the train for Niagara and
Oh man, I think I know what it is, but I'm really iffy.
Remember, I can give you a hint for 2 points, or you
Which
can
is what
guess
you
for
should have
3,
done in the first place.
or you can guess, and if you get it wrong, Audrey can steal.
No, I see her face. She knows it.
I really don't, honestly. I'm just really kind of thrilled because
I'm glad I
you
didn't
looked
wear my
dead.
glasses
You
because I
looked
could see
blank-faced.
To Niagara.
Can you sing it?
And the hint and the hint would be, I would give you one of the lead actors in the show. And it wouldn't necessarily be from it could be from the original Broadway, or it could be from a revival.
That's not going to help me at all. So let's just take a guess. The train to Niagara.
Ooh.
I want to say, and this could really bite me, but I'm going to say Thoroughly Modern Millie.
Right city, wrong show. Incorrect.
Okay.
So you can't get a hint, Audrey. You get exactly what
Yeah. The thing that came to my mind, and it's probably not correct, but it doesn't really matter because it's a steal. I'm just gonna say The Drowsy Chaperone. It's not right.
It's not, but let me play for you another part. Nobody's gonna get points, but let's see if I can play for you another part of the show and you get it.
Okay.
Or the song.
Come on, cheer up, honey. Let's see that old smile.
Oh,
That's
it's
my girl. See
Guys and Dolls.
It is Guys and Dolls.
What song is it?
That was Adelaide's Lament towards the end.
I know the beginning of Adelaide's Lament where she's like scream. No, I know the beginning. I'm thinking of the beginning of Sue Me when she's like screaming at him.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's what I thought Adelaide's Lament was. Awesome.
All right.
Oh man. Oh no. Okay.
Well, Audrey, you are tied.
Yes. And this
Much
is
like
this
you
is
were
for
the
all the
last
marbles,
time.
correct?
I'm sorry.
This is for all the marbles. This is the last one.
This is the last part of the last round. The only way we would go to overtime is if you guess and do not get it correct.
And then I guess and don't get it correct.
Yes.
I am gonna go for a 1-pointer.
For a free throw.
That's so
7 seconds of the song.
Oh man, here I go.
I'm right. I am right in the middle of this song. So let's see.
Okay.
In the morning star, tonight.
Oh my god, and Dillon was in this show as the lead. Yes.
So what is the name of the show?
It's Tonight from West Side Story.
This sucks.
3, 4, 6.
This is bullpucky, to say it in a nice way. This is, I can't believe it. How did I lose? How did I lose on my own song? Adelaide. I hate that show, Guys and Dolls. I'll never do it ever again. Out forever.
Well, congratulate your partner.
I'm not doing it.
He's upset.
We're
We've
actually
been talking
breaking up
about this for a little bit now, and I was convinced that he was gonna win because he listens to like musicals all day, all the time. So this is I'm not gonna lie to you, this feels real good.
Audrey wins. Give us your battle cry one last time.
Woohoo!
Awesome. All right, on to the next competition. There we have it. That is the end of the first part of the Elite 8, where we did the left side of the bracket. And our winners are Mark and Audrey. Great 2 matches, great competitions. I'm excited for the final 4 versus Mark and Audrey. Stay tuned in a couple days to get the second part of the Elite 8, where we have Sarah versus Casey, and then Evan versus Riley. Until next time.